Boys, what is going on, man? Jack, I can't believe it, bro. I cannot believe it. I woke up, it was 1-1. I take a shower, get out of the shower, and it's 2-1. Could not believe it, bro. I'm honestly like the only thing I was thinking of was you in that moment, man. Absolutely heartbreaking. I didn't even see how the second goal went in. I just saw the third goal when they just dribbled it straight into the net. VAR wins the league for Celtic. I still need to go back and watch like the full game of it because that sounded like it was a freaking insane game. Ends in absolute heartbreak, man. Unbelievable. Cole, what's going on, man? Dan Davenport up in here as well. What's going on, boys? Devastation in the Scottish division, man. The announcers are talking about how this is like they're really saying how this could really be Pep's last season, but I'm not buying it for 1 second. And for this stream too, the FA Cup is the only competition that I don't actually have a subscription for, so we're kind of watching it on a dodgy site. Could be, I don't think it'll be super delayed, but will be a little bit delayed. So the likelihood that the chat will spoil what the score, what actually happens here is pretty high. But nonetheless, we're still here. Chelsea versus City, FA Cup final. Robert Sanchez is doing his best Czech impression today. Has he been wearing that helmet, or is he just really trying to be Czech today? It is what it is. Getting called a mutant and see you next Tuesday online from Celtic fans for no reason. Gotta love Celtic fans. Crazy, man. After this game, I'm gonna be looking up all the shit on social media behind what happened in that game. Did you guys here? I won't even look up right now. Did you guys score the first goal? You did score the first goal, and then they scored right after. Trafford, Nunez, Kushinov, Gahey, O'Reilly, Rodri, Bernardo, Semenyo, Moosh, Doku, and Erling Haaland City lineup. I'll take Chelsea winning this. Yes, Chelsea fans will be chatting rubbish about winning a trophy before us, but I can't stomach City with 2 before we finish our job in the league. I actually kind of have a weird feeling Chelsea's going to win as well. This is what I was saying yesterday. I feel like every time Chelsea has like kind of a bad season, they end up just getting a cup out of it. Craig, what's going on, man? Make City as tired as possible for Tuesday. I mean, they still have a lot of depth. I have 2 hash browns in the air fryer that I got to get in 2 minutes here. But again, the stream I'm watching is going to be a little bit behind, so keep that in mind. Is my fucking camera frozen and nobody even told me? Oh my goodness, boys. You got to tell me when it's frozen. There we go. We did, then the Celtic get another handball pen, then they get an offside goal. It was a handball penalty again. An offside goal, and obviously the ball dribbling into the net goal. They got VAR in that league, right? Okay. I'm assuming we're about a minute behind. Maybe even 2. Player's still in the huddle right now. Can I find a... Okay, when I start it, you guys got to tell me how delayed it actually is, because then I might try to find one that's closer to live. It was VAR, but it was being shit as usual. I wanted Hearts to pull it off so bad. Feels like a 22-23 Arsenal again. Yeah, dude, like I woke up, look at my phone, literally in disbelief of what I'm actually seeing. I'm still kind of asleep. I'm still kind of just waking up right here. But we got the game started now, and I feel like it's like 2 minutes behind. Here, hold on. Let me try a different link. Let's go here. Well, this one's even further behind. We might just have to make do with this one. The handball penalty for Motherwell was not a handball, but VAR gave as a handball. The moment that happened, I knew there would be some bullshittery going on. I kind of like felt that too, even though like I had no clue what was going on in the Scottish division literally up until we were talking about it the other day. I swear, any time in football where it's just like, you know, what you would call the underdog team, anything something like that happens against them, it almost feels like it's too good to be true for them to actually go on and pull it off, even though it was so close. And like what a script too. Like playing Celtic on the final day and that's how it ends. That's got to be one of the most crazy endings to any league ever in history. Dimitri, appreciate the likes on the live stream, bro. Okay, hold on. I need to grab my hash brown. I'll be right back. All right. Pro risking catching viruses, clicking dodgy links for our entertainment deserves a sub, surely. Dude, it absolutely does. Although I would have done it anyway, even if I wasn't streaming, to be honest. But like that's just between you and me. If anybody else asks, I'm watching it through like paid subscription. But boys, vote on the poll if you haven't already, and give me the score prediction in the chat. I still don't know a score prediction, I think. What did I say yesterday? I said Chelsea on pens? I don't want Garnacho to win the game. True. Theo, what's going on, man? Chelsea honestly potentially could be a problem next season. Like I'm sure they're going to strengthen their squad in the summer, and if they will actually bring in a real manager, not some geek, like the squad they already have is good. Like it is a Champions League level squad. Peak, what's going on, man? Unusual stream time for me. It's 4 p.m. I'm at work. FA Cup final, bro, dude. Tomorrow's going to be even more unusual. I got to wake up at 4:30. I'm actually waking up at 4, but the game starts at 4:30 for the United game tomorrow. Freaking brutal. Cucurella tight to Semenyo. Didn't let him turn. They runs out for a throw-in. Imagine Garnacho leads his new team to FA Cup glory. He's not even starting, is he? Oh, Cucurella. Look at this run. Nunez does well, drops the shoulder into him. He wanted a free kick. Referee says no, they play on here. And here's Rodri trying to play City out the back here, switching the play over to Nico O'Reilly. City calm on the ball right now. Chelsea just keep in shape here. They shift it over to the right. Bernardo Silva. At least show what's going on, Troy. It's 5 p.m. for me now, so it's perfect timing. What's going on, Alicia? Good to see you up in here. Score prediction. Let me hear it from a City fan. What are you expecting from this game? I honestly don't even really, because I actually hate Chelsea. Normally, like growing up, was my least favorite team because majority of my friends were Chelsea fans. So Chelsea just pissed me off more than any other team, and so like, I don't know. There's just so many reasons why you'd want both teams to lose. Like, you don't want Garnacho to win anything, but like, we don't want City to win anything as United fans. But like, there's not really much you can do about, like, City are gonna win things fucking regardless. I just want to see a good game, Matt. Semenyo, good strength by him. Tries to get the shot off. It's blocked. Pops out to Moosh. Tries to go for a little Kung Fu Ibrahimovic type of kick right there. Swung a leg at it. Literally could have gone with his left. Decides to just whack it with the outside of his right. Not the best ball from Nunez, but it works out. O'Reilly able to settle it. Gahey bringing it forward. City win a free kick here. Jack says, I think City win 2-0. Also, that is now Celtic's 56th league title, meaning they are the most decorated team in Scotland now when it comes to pure trophy count, and also the most decorated team in Division 1. Who was it? Rangers? Yeah, Rangers have 55 league titles. Who do you like? I'm just assuming you were a Hearts fan because I don't think we ever talked really about Scottish football literally up until this game. Who do you I mean, I'm sure you probably hate them both, but who do you hate more? Celtic? I mean, in the moment, I'm sure it's Celtic. But just like historically, who do you hate more? Celtic or Rangers? I can stomach Chelsea winning. I can't stomach City having this we won more trophies than you this season if we win the league. I mean, you're still up for 2. Oh, I mean, if they win the league as well, yeah, I guess. But honestly, the league is big. But let's just say you won the league, lost the Champions League final, but they just won. Oh wow, they're running this down. Yeah, I'd much rather win one trophy, being the Premier League or the Champions League, than winning both domestic cups. And what does this mean? Oh, wow, look at this. O'Reilly cuts it back. Because whoever wins the FA Cup gets into the Europa League, right? So where are Chelsea even ending up going to finish? Like, are they even going to get any European spots? If City win, Who gets the Europa League spot? Doku cuts in on his right foot, lofted ball to the back. Oh my goodness, that very well should have been 1-0 to City. Header from Rodri at the back post was going in the bottom left corner, but blocked. Great ball from Doku right there. I am, yes. Hibs are our biggest rivals. Like Celtic, Hibs are very Irish coded. Both teams were created primarily by Irish immigrants, so we honestly don't like all of them. The more you know. Dignity, what's going on, man? Chelsea are everything I hate with modern football. Such a basket case of a club. Yeah, I've always hated Chelsea. So, oh, dude. So, like, if City win, then did Chelsea get the Europa League spot regardless? I'm so confused on who would get the Europa League spot. Because Chelsea are in ninth right now. And, like, they could get Conference League still, but do you even want that? Like, oh, I'd actually, like, I would rather, like, this season, I would have rather it been how it was and not played any European football than fucking United play in the Conference League. Fuck the Conference League. Europa League, I can get behind it, especially since it's a potential ticket to the Champions League if you win it. Conference League, no. And the Europa League is actually low key more lit than the Champions League. It's ironic because my family comes from Irish immigrants. That is very ironic. Yeah, I honestly, I mean, like, I don't pay any attention to the Scottish division, but they got a Canadian on Celtic, so I'm at least happy for him. I'm sad for you, but I'm happy for the Canadian. Even though I don't even know, was he playing in that game? Was Johnston playing in that game, the right back? Kathir, what's going on, man? How's the match been? Decent start from both sides, honestly. I'd say City slightly obviously been in more control as you'd expect, but definitely wouldn't count Chelsea out. Yeah, I'm predicting a 1-1 Chelsea on pens. That's what I'm going with. Oh wow, lovely ball over the top. Flag stays down. Joao Pedro. And the flag does go up and he's offside. Tight one, honestly. Almost was able to loop his run. I wonder what areas Chelsea are even going to look to strengthen in the summer. Because honestly, like they have a very good team. I think maybe I'm not a big fan of their center backs. And Garnacho's shit. Like maybe they could do with maybe a better winger too. Garnacho's shit. Neto's too inconsistent. Who else do they even have as wingers? Esteval's good. I feel like they have somebody else though I'm forgetting about. Adrian! What's going on, man? This is Hey Troy. Shout out to the Owen Hargreaves Canadian, but played for MUFC and England. Yeah, dude. Anybody didn't know, Owen Hargreaves was actually Canadian. I think he was from Montreal, right? Best Canadian player to ever play. Even better than Alphonso Davies. Straight baller, that man. How the fuck is it possible to win 54 league titles? Holy fuck, half a century of domination. Yeah, that's fucked. When was the last time someone other than Celtic or Rangers won the Scottish League? Aberdeen? Are you fucking kidding me? That can't be true. When Sir Alex won it, that cannot be true. I refuse to believe that's true. Dude, this league. What even is this league? There's groups. I'm so confused at what I'm looking at. There's group stages in the league. Early 80s Sir Alex. Rangers and Celtic combined have won 86.5% of the league titles in Scotland of 111 out of 129. That's fucked. David, my man, what's going on, bro? He says, my score prediction for the United and Forest game tomorrow was 2-1. I'm sticking with, what did I say yesterday? I said either 3-0 or 3-1. We're bagging at least 3, and Bruno is getting at least 1 assist. Dude, I'll book a ticket to England and I'll run on the field and score myself from a Bruno assist if I have to get him that assist record. The groups are basically the top 6 faces each other once, and then the bottom 6 face each other once. So you like you play, from what I just saw, like you play everybody because it went up to what? Hold on. You play 33 games in like regular league format and then it splits off. Is that how it works? I'm trying to look this shit up. Sir Loops, what's going on, man? We got a Celtic man up in here. So, does only the team that wins the league get to go to the Champions League in that division? I think that there's only one Scottish team in the Champions League, right? And then what, our Hearts Europa League now? Renek, what's going on, bro? Jacob up in here as well. You said 3-1 United tomorrow? Okay, I'll stick with the 3-1 because we always have to concede some bullshit, so 3-1 sounds about right. Yeah, the league split happens after 33 games. Top 6 players play each other in the final 5 games. So does it, and then is first place gets Champions League, second place Europa League, or does it? There's not top two, is it? Hearts, Hibs, and Aberdeen have both won 4. Dumbarton have won 4. Dundee United, Motherwell, Kilmarnock. Why do I feel like I'm just butchering these fucking team names? Hold on, chance here for Chelsea. Cross in. Cucurella, can he get there first? Matias Nunez diving for it, putting it out for a corner here for Chelsea. So I think you already told me, but what? Oh, sorry. Yeah, the last team to win the league in the Scottish division was actually Sir Alex with Aberdeen. That was a serious stat. First used to be automatic qualification. Now first goes to UCL playoff. That's kind of stupid. UCL playoff. Peranny, what's going on, man? He says Man City win and over 1.5 is cash. I'm not betting on this one. I haven't bet on any games in a while, honestly. And my predictions have been bad lately too, so honestly, it's probably a good thing. Dumbarton have 2, sorry, not 4. So you said Hearts, Hibs, and Aberdeen have 4. And then what was it, 55 or 56 you said for Celtic? That's fucked. How many league titles does Bayern have? Oh my goodness, Joao Pedro's in behind here. Great ball. Still going, Joao Pedro. Waits for support. Slips. Oh my days. And my audio is delayed on this stream for some reason. What the hell is going on? Scottish League is just very boring. This is the most entertaining it's been in like 41 years, apparently. Yeah, dude, honestly, it sucks when, like, if one team or just the same 2 teams just dominate the league every single year fucking for till the end of time, it's not good for the league in my opinion. Like even if it was United, I would say the same thing. Like if United won the league like 10 years in a row, it would get old. Bayern have 35 league titles. Jeez, and Celtic, it was 55 or 56. Bayern have 35. I hate the playoff, but I get it. Scottish teams haven't done shit in Europe in so long in a long time, so it makes sense. And dude, the only time I ever remember a Scottish team doing anything in the Champions League was when Celtic pulled that result off against fucking Barcelona. Other than that, oh my goodness, Holland steals the ball off him. Referee says play on. Gets the shot off. I'm not sure if Sanchez saved that or what. Reece James just turning into danger. Take the ball off him easily, and Holland can't put the shot on target, though. Why is this audio like this? Okay, I'm gonna try and find a different stream because like the audio is like 5 seconds behind what I'm actually watching. 22:18. What is this? 23:40. Nah, that's fucking way too behind. League titles don't get old. Joe Hart mentioned how unreal the fans celebrated, even though we've dominated the league. I mean, obviously, it's like not gonna get old. Like, obviously, you're still gonna be celebrating and be happy or whatever. But like, if like for example, if United are able to win the league again, that will be the greatest title that I've seen us win. Because I've seen us win titles. I've seen us in when we dominated in the mid late 2000 era. You know, I've experienced that. And that's not even like the domination we're talking about in terms of like what Bayern or even like what Celtic are like or Rangers or whatever. But like you know what I mean? Like if you haven't won it in a while and then you win it, it's a lot more sweeter than if you just win it every fucking year. Like you know you're gonna win it before the season even starts. I blame the Scottish FA. They only care about Rangers and Celtics, so they've left the other teams to basically rot. Although technically, you can see Rangers died in 2012 when they got liquidated. Do you think Hearts can replicate the season they've had this year next year, or is this just like it was now or never type of thing? Goal. Yep. Oh, I think this is offside though. This is so hard to watch with the delayed audio. Yeah, David, offside right here. Nunez comfortably offside. '27th minute, still 0-0 here. Sanchez going long. City comfortably able to head it back to Trafford. Rolls Gahey in. He's going to bring City forward. Can Chelsea press them back here? Kushinov. Joao Pedro on him. Forces a turnover. Joao Pedro, can he get there first? Bernardo Silva just booting it out for a throw. Trying to give City time to recover. Cucurella. David supporting Chelsea today. I'm not going to use the term support, but I want, yeah, I kind of want, I feel like I want Chelsea to win as well. Herbie, man, what's going on, bro? Good to see you back up in the stream. You said I still think Chelsea might steal a win somehow. I'm taking them on pens. 1-1 Chelsea on pens. You heard it here first. Oh, I think the audio's fixed now. Referee blows for a free kick. I think he might be pulling out a card here as well. He is. Enzo Fernandez going in the book. Because my mom supports Chelsea. Dude, your family's kind of like mine. I'm a United fan. My dad's a Liverpool fan. My older brother's a Liverpool fan. And my younger brother's a Chelsea fan. Like we were the only ones with our heads screwed on right in our family. Hearts probably cooked, but compared to Rangers, who spent 45 million and will win fuck all, they might do damage again if they make smart moves. They are. So wait, is there a Europa League playoff? Is that a thing, or are Hearts in the Europa League? Hearts have improved this year with the help of Brighton's Tony Bloom data engine. This has been good for them. He now has a stake in their club. Yeah, dude, I'm learning fucking everything today. I didn't know shit about the Scottish division. I didn't even know that it ended in a group stage, or that it split off after 33 games. Me, my brother, and my dad are United fans. Only my mom has supported Chelsea. And your dad couldn't convince her to switch? Yeah, if my girlfriend told me she was a Liverpool fan, that very well could have been a deal breaker. Big Bob, what's going on, man? If United, or sorry, fuck, where'd the chat go? If United Strand started off better this season, we could have been at least in the race. Oh, sorry. Why did I read United Strand, man? I'm still fucking waking up. If United started off better this season, we could have been at least in the title race. That's what I was saying. If we prepared better, like if we didn't start the season with fucking Bayender in net and didn't throw away all those points when we lost guys to AFCON, probably still wouldn't have won the league, but at least would have been in the race. Cole Palmer. Can he squeeze his way through? No, he cannot. Kuchernoff able to clear it away, and Semenyo bringing City forward here down the right. Tons of space for him to dribble in. Cuts in, gets fouled, and he's getting a card for that? It's kind of crazy. I hear that. Me and my dad are Arsenal fans. Siblings are City just to spite me. Don't even watch football like that. Hey, dude, I even remember younger, like I was just drawn to United, obviously mainly because of Ronaldo. But like even my dad and my brother were like they were trying to get me to be Liverpool fans, but I'm just like, nah, it just didn't speak to me. I'm like, it was United or nothing. Like I was born to be a United fan. Oh, that was nice by Semenyo, and then he absolutely fucking shanks the shot out for a throw-in. Got away from Cucurella there, and then takes the worst shot you've ever seen in your life. Hearts will start UCL qualifying round, but we'll have Europa League playoff safety net. Oh, so they still can get Champions League. If Celtic lose UCL playoff, their safety net is a Europa League phase guaranteed. Yeah, dude, I didn't even know how that worked. Sam Troy only became a United fan because of Ronaldo and Rooney. Yeah, like me, my family being Portuguese, and Ronaldo obviously being who he is. That's what made me started watching United. But I honestly wouldn't even say I like truly felt like a United fan till like after he left. Honestly, like the actual moment I saw, like us win the last couple leagues that we did, but the actual moment where I just like truly felt in my heart just like the passion of being a United fan was when Evra scored that goal against Bayern. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget just like the rush that I got from when he fucking banged that in, and then Mueller broke my heart about what, like a minute later. I started supporting Man United the year Sir Alex came. My cousin supported Liverpool, so I chose the other big team. What a choice I made, as I enjoyed the '90s way more than they did. Hey, man's been there from you witness all the great time. Oof, yeah, like honestly, like you could call me a glory hunter, like I can wear that. But to be honest with you, I've watched United longer than they've been shit since when they've been good. I said to myself, if Hearts don't win the league, Tottenham stay up, and Arsenal win the league, I'm just going to skip the football next season. That looks to be a reality. I'm still backing Burnley to pull off a draw. I said it 2-3 weeks ago. Burnley are going to be the one to pull up an upset, but then watch City end up dropping more points. My missus' Dortmund when we first met was in the bar watching Tottenham in the final. Was praying to God she wasn't Tottenham. Is she German? Like where why does she like Dortmund? Sister's a hardcore Celtic fan, and she was nagging me to support Celtic. I just went no, and honestly never touched football till Euro 2020. That's when I actually got invested. So what made you a Hearts fan? Because you said too that your family was from fucking Irish descent or whatever. This time United will be in the Champions League without Onana. Yeah, I will never forgive Onana. Never. Never. I'll never do it. Like the guy should have a public shaming on his way out. Don't say Burnley will get a draw against Arsenal. No chance. They'll destroy them 4-0, you think? Man, I truly believe that anything is possible with this sport. Obviously, like the likelihood that you're right and they probably do beat them 4-0, probably a lot higher. But I'm not. You can never count any Premier League team out, man. Honestly, if they can drop points to Wolves, they can drop points to Burnley. Oh, that's because my foster family is Hearts fans, so I just thought, hey, why not? Fair enough. Seems like we're going to get a low scoring final here. Hasn't been too many opportunities, honestly. The only opportunities of the game have ended up being offside. They're saying Xabi Alonso the favorite right now to become the new Chelsea manager. And I think he'd do a good job, honestly. Joao Pedro, can he get there first? Good strength, able to shove off Gahey and then boots it off him and still able to somehow keep possession here, Joao Pedro. Reece James slipping through Palmer, cuts it back. Cucurella trying to bring it down. Why did he play that in the air, Cole Palmer? He could have played that on the ground. Somebody could have just finished that first time. That would have been a great chance for Chelsea right there. Easily could have just cut that back on the ground. Really, I'm just a fan of football. I'll be a fan of whatever team plays good football and entertains me. Whatever team plays good football and entertains you, and United. Here's Palmer again. Can he pick out? See, I hate when, even though like it's very, very different blue, but I don't like when Chelsea and City play and they both wear their home kits. Ronnie Dodge, bro, what's going on, man? I almost missed your chat. He said, so happy Lemens is in the sticks next season. I know, bro, dude. He's literally been a savior. Like he was the most important signing of the season. He truly was. If we played that whole season with Binder or kept Onana or whatever, we would not be getting Champions League football. I swear the whole reason, like 70% of the reason why we finished 15th the season before was because of Onana. I swear to you. That's a foul. Yeah. Herbie says, yep, I was blessed to witness what I considered the real golden era of Man United during the 90s. The Premier League was filled with iconic players. Check out Matt Letizia if if haven't heard of him. I have heard of him. I haven't seen his highlights, but I've heard of him, obviously. What would you say, not United, but Herbie, from the entire Premier League era, what was the best era from what you watched? Because I stand by this. I say that football peaked mid 2000s. Xabi and Madrid did bad, but with Leverkusen he won the league and did good. Xabi Alonso, yeah, I still think like the Madrid job's a tough job, man. Especially trying to like manage the egos that they have at Madrid. Like it's tough. I feel like Chelsea would be a lot better suited for him. But who knows? Maybe Liverpool will actually freaking get their heads screwed on right and finally get rid of Slot and bring him in. Is Onana still at the club next season, or have Trabzonspor made the deal permanent? From what I heard, he's still at the club next season. And not only that, he's going to be getting a wage increase as well. So it'll probably be even harder to get rid of him because we've qualified for Champions League. Thoughts on Carrick becoming permanent manager? I'm not against, like, I'm not super opposed to it. I would have preferred to get somebody more experienced, but I'm not against it. At the very minimum, I'm hoping that he'll be able to at least like put us in a position where we can get consistent Champions League football. But I'm just really hoping that the owners back him properly in the summer, because if we start in the next season with Shaw and Dalot as our fullbacks, we're not even going to get Champions League football. Like, oh my goodness, great chance there for Holland. Sanchez keeps him out for a corner here. Like, no joke, call me crazy. I would rather not sign a midfielder and play Ugarte for 38 games out of 38 games in the season than see Shaw and Dalot play at fullback again for next season. I can tolerate Dalot, but Shaw, I can't do it anymore. I cannot do it anymore. Will Arsenal win the Champions League? No. They probably will win the Premier League, but they're not winning the Champions League. The late 90s to around 2002 were unreal. Arsenal and Man United had truly legendary players during that period. Yeah, I honestly think he will be starting keeper if they can't get rid of him. He'll be on too much, and the club spent too much money on him to leave him on the bench. Bro, there's no shot in hell that he will be the starting keeper, because like if you really think about it, which to be honest, the owners are so fucking stupid, they probably wouldn't even see it this way. But however much we paid for Onana, we would make back from making Champions League football, for qualifying for Champions League. But if you keep Onana in net, then you're not qualifying for Champions League. You're setting your whole club back years from just playing Onana at net. You're put it every time you start Onana, you start the game down 1-0. Debatably, you started down 2-0. Is that Peter Cech or what? Fazli, that's what I said. Sanchez doing his best Cech impression. Without a proper Casemiro replacement, we won't get Europe. That is true. That is very true. Should have grown up watching Tony Adams. Actually grew up watching Squillaci. Yeah, dude. I mean, even me for United players, like I see Rio towards the back end of his career. Like the last year we won the league, Rio was actually really good, and then he just fell off a cliff when he went to QPR. But Vidic prime was good, which I saw, but except he was injured a lot. Oh, wow. Really bad giveaway from Bernardo Silva here. Here's Joao Pedro. He goes down. Kushinov. Referee says no pen. What are we saying there? Pen or no pen? Did Kushinov win the ball? He went shoulder to shoulder with Joao Pedro. Still down, Joao Pedro. VAR having a look at it. Fadzi said that's a pen. I don't know. It kind of looks like a pen. I'm giving a pen for that, honestly. Is it a shoulder charge? He just stepped in front of him and tripped his, like, clipped his leg, no? Referee saying play on, no pen. Big decision right there. Hey, Troy, Google or YouTube a quality player from a few years back for MUFC? Was it Jasper Olsen? Got a book signing with him tomorrow. I'm assuming he's Swedish with a name like that. I don't believe I've heard of him. Why does he sound like a goalkeeper? 65 years old, or he's Danish. Or he was a left winger. See him in his Man United days. Was that Ajax, United? This is a long ass time ago. Got a book signing with him? That'll be sweet. Reece James in the corner goes, turns back, looking for support, just passes it right to Doku. And the referee ends for the half. Halftime, 0-0. I'm still going with Chelsea on pens. Honestly, not the most entertaining half, but I feel like a lot of finals are like that, especially nowadays. A lot of safe football going on, which is not what we want to see, man. We want to be entertained. I don't get why there's no game today, man. I mean, just probably because they want as many eyes on the FA Cup final as possible. Like, have they ever, I don't know, from what I remember, have they ever held other Premier League games on the day the FA Cup finals played? I don't think they have. Herbie says, fair play to Carrick for taking this job. Takes real self-belief, so he better be able to handle more than one game per week. He needs players and experience. Two things he doesn't currently have. I agree. I think Carrick actually has a lot of good qualities of a manager. Especially specifically to be the United manager as well. Like I think he's very he's very realistic. I think he's got a very calming presence to him, which I think the players like. I thought I was really worried. Like when it was Fletcher, I'm like, we're gonna get some fucking puppet, and it's gonna be some like it's gonna be some like all shit all over again. But Carrick actually doesn't give me puppet vibes. Max, what's going on? Max says Holland's doing well. He's had a couple opportunities. He showed it. He showed some good moments. Had that goal earlier on, but ended up being offside. Injuries in more games are going to absolutely test him. Speaking of injuries, with this Delict's getting back surgery, I feel like his career might be freaking over, man. Like, which is really sad because if Delict didn't have to deal with injuries, I swear to you, he'd be one of the best center backs in the world. But yeah, we're gonna get even more injuries next season. This is why the players that we sign in the summer, like one of the main things, like we need to be signing players that don't have bad injury records. Like we need players that are gonna play. Like I don't want we can't make any more type of freaking like Martial type signings. I can't handle that anymore. Like no disrespect to Martial, actually I liked him as a United player, but just like I can't deal like I need guys who are going to be playing games. I don't need guys who play one game and then sit out for 3 weeks and then play half a game and then you know what I mean. I don't need more Mason Mount type guys. And that's what we need to do. We need to cut the fat as well. Like stop giving contracts to these guys that don't deserve them. Like honestly, and I don't even think anybody's noticed this and I really hope it's just like he's in semi poor form. Maguire was really, really good for majority of the season, but the last couple games I've seen him play, his positioning has been so bad. So bad. He gets dragged out of position so easily. And there's just massive gaps in our back line. And I'm hoping we don't have to rely on Harry Maguire to be our starting center back next season because that's a fucking massive problem in itself. But like I still believe he could be useful. I'm not super against him playing another season because like in certain games he actually is very very useful. Like especially when teams are going long and he has to win the headers, very useful. But when teams are playing on the ground and playing football, he gets exposed. Heaven has been unbelievable in Total Revelation. Yoro, I'm not so sure about. Heaven has been absolutely world class. There's been a few moments where you can see his inexperience. You know, he'll give away some silly free kicks that he doesn't need to, but for the most part, he's been absolutely unreal. Euro, I still have actually faith that Euro's going to come good as well. Just he definitely needs to get more physical. He struggles with the physicality of the league for sure. Maguire's had some great clutch moments. What a pro, but yep, can't be a starter the whole season. Yeah, I agree. And like, so let's just say Delict isn't able to like recover properly, and he's just having these like periods where he's out with injury throughout the season. Take Delict out of the question. Who should be United's starting center backs next season over what we have? Martinez obviously number one. Who partners Martinez? Because I think it'd be crazy. I like Heaven and I like what the player he's developing to be, but like again, if we're trying to push for a title, relying on he's not even 20 years old yet, is he? To be your starting center back throughout the season, like that's a big ask. That is a big big ask. And especially too, because like Martinez, I'm sure is going to deal with injuries again. Go get Pacho, South American core. Bro, Pacho. You think Pacho would come to United? The PSG would be crazy to let him go. What's going on, Charles? Good to see you up in here, man. I'm trying to think who would be a good realistic center back signing for United. Because I don't think we necessarily should break the bank on a center back, but it would be nice to get some like, you know, some depth in that position of like players that are actually going to be available. Because we actually do have quite a few center backs. Like how many we got? We have Martinez, Maguire, Delict, Euro, Heaven. Like 5 center backs is a lot. And like we were overstocked really on center backs playing the Ruben formation before. Dignity says small steps and patience is what Carrick needs. Not sure the fan base will give him that, dude. They never do, man. They fucking never do. Just telling you, as soon as like if we lose if we have a shitty start to the season, man, the fans are gonna turn on Carrick so fast. I can already tell. They always do. Kicks, what's going on, man? Boring game mostly. I feel like a lot of finals are like that nowadays. A lot of safe football from honestly kind of both teams, honestly. City need to get Cherky on it because he's the man that's going to change this game for him. Chelsea didn't even get one shot on goal in that half. City got 2, 6 shots, 2 on goal. Chelsea 2 shots, 0 on goal. 59% possession for City as well. City controls so well, but struggling finishing or creating altogether. Yeah, they've actually gotten to some good areas. Like even Semenyo did that one move on Cucurella, literally just like sent him away. Cuts in onto his left, and then he shanks the shot out for a throw-in. United v Sunderland. Think United only 1 shot on goal, ended 0-0. Yeah, I mean, but after last season, I'm used to freaking United games like that. Like I'm numb from that from last season. I swear, dude, I swear there was like a string of 4 games in a row where we didn't even get a shot on target. I just know we're barely going to scrape the playoffs next season. We have 0 squad depth, and we're buying 4 players max. You think though, if they don't spend, which honestly isn't even that much, if we don't spend at least 200 mil in the summer, then it's a disgrace. Especially since we didn't buy anybody in January, it'd be a fucking disgrace if we didn't spend at least 200 mil. Like I've been saying, we need a minimum of 5. Realistically, we need 7 signings. Also, shout out everybody who's liking on the TikTok right now. We just hit over 1,000 likes. And Smoothie saying Liverpool would have smashed either of these teams today. Bro, did you not see them yesterday? They were shit. Liverpool are crap. What are you talking about? Slots of fraud. Could potentially be a win-win for Carrick no matter what next season. Lack of players giving him an excuse for a poor season. Gotta disagree though. The fans are patient, just hate stubbornness. I think the match-going fans are patient, but the social media fans are not patient. But it's crazy nowadays. It seems like the players like all they pay attention is to the social media fans and not the actual match going fans. Bro, how long is this halftime break, man? Let's freaking go. Bro, he finally said it. What's going on, man? He says, I think Mo Salah won't score a hat trick today. Not today. I actually think today might actually be the day he does it. Raheem up in here says this game has been ass. It kind of has been. Hopefully it picks up in the second half, though. I think one goal could change this game, open it up a little bit. Yeah, Chelsea just really haven't had anything in front of goal. Honestly, their best moment was a chance. I forgot who it was, but Cole Palmer had it. It was coming in from the right. He could have cut it back to, I think it was Enzo Fernandez or Cucurella, and he played, like, if he kept it on the ground, could have been 1-0 Chelsea, but he plays it in the air. And I think he just went over Cucurella's head. But even if it didn't go over his head, like, if he plays it in the air to Cucurella, he's got to take a touch, bring it down, and then shoot. He could plays it on the ground. There's two guys there set up for a one-time finish. Son-in-law Mark Gahey will score a bicycle kick. I'm being sarcastic. Liverpool are crap. Okay, I was hoping so. What do you say? His son-in-law Mark Gahey. Oh, the chat went away. Will score a bicycle kick from his own half, Zlatan style. Peak says, "Yo, how's the game looking? Who's likely to win? You think?" I'd say City have been the better team, but I'm still saying Chelsea on pens. But I don't know. Honestly, from this point, it could go either way. Players are coming back out on the field right now, though. About to get this second half back up and started. Daniel, what's going on, man? Need an experienced striker, 2 midfielders, 4 players across the back. Yep, we're not going to get 7 world-class players in. I mean, they don't even necessarily have to be world-class, but, like, just we need depth. Yeah, dude, did that halftime break not feel extra long? A few seasons ago, they said the same about us against City, and we kicked their ass. It's true, honestly. One-off game in a final, anything could happen. I think Cherky's coming on, though. It's Man United. They should be world class. I mean, they should be, but like, even just because you're not a world class player doesn't mean you're not a good player. Like, for example, you wouldn't call Ander Herrera world class, but you would take Ander Herrera in our team now, like Ander, like if he was the same player back then. I'd take him right now in the team, and he would help massively in a heartbeat. And even in the great title-winning United teams as well, like. You wouldn't even really call somebody like Ji-Sung Park class, but like the guy was a massive player for us, or world class. Like we need some soldiers out there. And that's why I don't even really mind Dallo too much. Like he is a bit shit, but like he does play for the badge. You can't deny that he doesn't play for the badge. That's got to be the number one criteria for people we sign. Are you going to play for the badge? Are you playing for the name on the front of the jersey or the name on the back? Dallo isn't even bad. I mean, off the ball, he's good. On the ball, he's shit. Like, please, next season, please give me fullbacks that can actually cross a ball. Even though Shaw can cross the ball, but he doesn't even go, he doesn't even pass half, so we never even get to see it. Exactly. Dennis Irwin, not world class, but so reliable. Like, those are the type of guys we need. I fear Bruno might have peaked this year. I love him, but we could get a good fee for him this summer. What do you think? Honestly, I was thinking before. I don't think he has peaked, or maybe like I don't think he'll dip in form. I think he'll have like a solid 2 good seasons left in him. Honestly. Oh, O'Reilly lofting it to the back post. Semenyo up for it and heads it over the bar. Good chance there for City to start the second half. Um, Before I was saying, like, because when the Saudi teams were in for like 100 mil or whatever, I was like, we'd be stupid to say no for that. But Bruno Fernandes is literally single handedly, pretty much, getting us Champions League football, which is worth, if he's able to do that, even just this season that he's done it, has already been worth whatever transfer fee we would have got him. And if he's able to do that for 2 more seasons, I think it, like, financially we would make more money by just keeping him and him getting us Champions League football than selling him to a Saudi team. Plus, we also lack, like, we already kind of lack leadership within the squad, and especially if we're losing Casimiro, that's going to be a massive miss. And if we were to lose Bruno too, that would be bad. I wonder, when Bruno does leave United, who do you think will end up being the captain? Because I feel like maybe Kobe Manu would be a shout, but he doesn't really give me, like, he doesn't. I don't feel like he has a captain type of personality. You know what I mean? He's kind of just like seems like a quiet type of N'Golo Kante type of guy. Not as bad, but like, you know what I mean. Just seems like a to himself. I don't know. He's still young. Maybe he could develop into a leader in the team like that. Alex, what's going on, man? United need attacking fullbacks, definitely. I'm saying, dude, David Raum from Leipzig would be the perfect signing, especially since he's already played with Sheshko. Talo would be captain if he's still at United. He honestly probably would be. Delict would have been my shout for captain, but post Bruno, I don't know. Yeah, Delict would be definitely a good captain, but again, with his injuries and everything, like, he may be the captain, but probably won't be able to be captain majority of the games. Martinez is a good shout too. I wouldn't mind that. But I don't think they would, like, if Bruno was to, like, let's just hypothetically say Bruno was to leave next season, they'd probably give it to Maguire. Like, it'd probably be like Maguire and then like Shaw, which is just terrible to think Shaw is the captain. If Shaw ever becomes wears the captain's armband, then that's just then we are in serious danger as a club. The captaincy will go back to Maguire. He ain't never leaving. Honestly, like, when it's all been said and done, Maguire's actually had a pretty decent United career. If he never ended up being captain, though, I feel like he would have had a lot better time at United. I think that time period where he was captain was actually the worst worst Harry Maguire we've ever seen. Like that very first season when he came in, he was good. And then the next ones after that, and I don't even remember what season Bruno ended up taking the captaincy off him, but it just weighed so heavy on him and he didn't need that added pressure. And he just collapsed underneath the pressure. It was bad. Marius with the follow on TikTok, absolute legend. I really hope we see a goal soon. If this goes 0-0 all the way to pens, that would kind of suck. I'm still so friggin' tired. Maguire, true professional. Shame he went through such a bad patch, but he scored some absolutely crucial goals. Hero for beating Liverpool, if nothing else. Honestly, so many clutch goals. Ooh, wow. Like, it's really unfortunate that, honestly, one of the best, like, you could say one of the best moments, honestly, in United's history, that game against Lyon, at least in my lifetime, was like, I cannot believe we didn't end up beating Spurs. But honestly, everything happens for a reason. Like if we beat Spurs and got Champions League football, we still probably wouldn't have invested properly in the squad, not had the depth. And then we would have had those extra games and not been able to perform to the same level, and we probably just would have had a shit season and then just been right back in the spot we were before. But it was unfortunate to have that great game against Lyon and then just it ended up not even we don't even freaking win the trophy. Heartbreaking. User 979 dropped the 3 laughing tacos. You absolute legend. What's going on, my guy? Good to see you up in here, bro. Appreciate the tacos, man. Okay, back to Trafford here. Ooh, did that go out? It did go out. Trafford under pressure there gives Chelsea a free corner. Can they capitalize from this? Wasn't even really under too much pressure there. He's just turned and it's gone straight out. I'm not a potential captain if he can regain his form and continue to develop. You think so? I mean, I don't like. He seems kind of like a quiet guy as well. We have too many, like a lot of quiet guys. Like Manu and Ahmed kind of give me the same type of personality vibe. That's why I love Bruno. Is literally the perfect captain. I don't understand. Like, you remember you hear people complaining about Bruno, like oh they say oh he's always moaning and whining or whatever, and I'm like, that's what I want. That's what I want from my captain. I want my captain to actually care. You know what I mean? Like if the way I see it, if you're not doing that, then you're not doing your job as a captain. Like I'd much rather that than have just like a fucking captain that doesn't say anything, and then you just all he does is say in his post match interviews, "Oh, we got to be better. We got to be better." It says that every single week, and then they never end up doing any better. That's literally what Maguire was. Every week with Maguire when he was captain. I know we got to be better. We got to be better. Okay, if you know you got to be better, then fucking be better. Stop talking about being better and actually just be better. Dude, I actually was thinking Lamens could be a decent shot as well. He seems like he could develop into a proper leader in the team. Young keeper would make a good captain, but keepers are, yeah, the keepers. That's the one thing I like. You know, when we had De Gea as captain, I didn't mind that, but especially with how the game is now, where only the captain's allowed to talk to the ref, it's probably even less of a reason to have your goalkeeper as the captain. Even though they say the goalkeepers, or I mean, the captain's the only one that's allowed to talk to the ref, but every game you freaking watch, you got the whole fucking team talking to the ref. Like, I think at the start of the season, like, they were kind of strict on that, and then as it's gone on, that's just, like, completely gone out the window. I really, really have to go to the bathroom, but I don't want to miss anything, but there's no shot I'm going to be able to make it till the end of the 90. Chelsea free kick, Reece James to deliver. It's whipped in, headed down. Caicedo trying to get there first. Doku going through the back of him. Wanted a penalty. Referee letting him play on. Here's Enzo. Crosses it in, goes out for a corner. Enzo wants a penalty for a handball. I don't think this was a handball, to be honest. It may have gone off his arm, but I don't think it's a deliberate handball. Let's see the replay. Yeah, that's not a handball. Arm's literally tucked in like this. Never a handball. It's going to be 0-0 when you come back. Jorgillion, what's going on, man? Is this my opportunity? I literally have to take a shit, though. Like, it's not a piss type of break. And, like, it's going to be a bad one, too. Because I woke up and literally just drank coffee, and I can just feel it in my stomach right now. Is it a little bit too much information I'm telling you right now? Probably. But we're at least going to watch this corner, and then I'll go to the bathroom. Near post corner, gets headed out back to Reece James. He's going to put it back into the far post this time. Tried to find Fofana. I think it's gone off. Yeah, off a Chelsea player, out for a goal kick here. And user 979 with the trumpet, man. Appreciate the trumpet, bro. And also shout out the I can't even see who's dropping the likes on the stream, but whoever's liking the stream, the TikTok right now, we got 1.3k, absolute legend. Keep running up those likes. Honestly, the more likes on the stream we get, the more likelihood that a goal's gonna go in. And honestly, I don't even care who wins. I want to be entertained. And right now, this game's been kind of shit. Okay, I'm taking this opportunity. I'll be right back. But real quick, let me answer user 979's questions. Thoughts on Elliot Anderson? Great player, would take him at United in a heartbeat, but don't think he's going to come. I think he's going to end up going to City. Nice ball movement here from Chelsea. Reece James trying to slip through Cole Palmer. Passes cut out by Gahey and put out for a throw. Herbie says goal, and then he says, just kidding. Bro, don't do my stream I'm watching it on is literally delayed. Don't do that to me. That went out. Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Alberto, what's going on, man? Who's playing better? Honestly, Chelsea have looked a lot better in the second half, but I'd still say City have been the better team. David, was you running up the likes? Dude, we're at 2K, over 2K likes on the TikTok as well, man. Thank you for the likes, bro. Oh, look at this run. Oh, how is that offside? That looks so tight. Tato made a great run forward. And Rodri comes off for Kovacic, I believe. Kovacic is still a baller. Remember that pass he made through to Holland in that Everton game when they scored right after they conceded from the kickoff? That was just ridiculous. Roga, what's going on, man? How is Holland? He's been all right. He was a lot better in the first half. Has been a bit quiet in the second half here, but I think Semenyo's been quite disappointing for City, I would say, in this game. Caicedo does well to get away from Holland there. Palmer plays Gusto down the right. Joao Pedro brought down. There's been several shouts for penalties throughout this game for Chelsea, and the referee is just not entertaining any of them. That's not a penalty. Never a penalty. Look at this from Doku. Oh my goodness, the footwork from this guy is ridiculous. Cherokee holding off Reece James. Switching it over to the right here now. Plays Semenyo. Running at Cucurella. Into the box comes Semenyo. Back to Cherokee. Switching it over to the left. Doku. Gehi. Lofted ball in. Headed away. Cherokee trying to go for a scorpion kick. Can't make connection on it. Kovacic does well to play it out wide to Doku again. Two players on him. Goes out wide. Cross comes in. Put out by Fofana for a City corner here. Yeah, FH, I agree. Literally, Chelsea are trying to claim anything as a pen, and none of them have been like anywhere close of being a penalty. Actually, the one where Kushinov like kind of stepped in front of João Pedro, that one debatably could have been a penalty, but all the other ones were just like no chance. Daniel, appreciate you sharing the live, man. City corner. Can they make something happen from this? Cherokee to take. Oh, stoppage here. A little bit of tussling going on in the box. Referee just trying to calm things down. Rolling into the 68th minute here. Cherokee playing the corner short. Doku. Cherokee going around him. Lofts the ball to the back post. Gehi He kept it alive. Into the hands of Sanchez, though. And tried to find Joao Pedro, but just ends up throwing it to the other team. City back in possession here. Bernardo Silva. Wide left. Doku. Semenyo taking on Cucurella. Tries to push it by him. Cucurella puts in the challenge now for another City corner here. Dignity says City to win and score in the 85th minute. I actually really do want to see this game be won in the 90 because I don't want, like, I wish it just went straight to pens because I don't want to watch extra time. I'll be real. I hate watching extra time because every time it goes to extra time, you want to see it go to pens. And like if you're watching it from a neutral standpoint, you always want to see it goes to pens if it actually does get to extra time. But when a team wins in extra time, it's just like you'd rather just watch them win it in the 90. At least that's how I feel. Shirkin tried to find Holland over the top. Way too much on it. Palmer just goes straight through the back of Gay. He wins the free kick right at half. Palmer arguing with the ref here, but honestly, I don't know what he's arguing about. It's a textbook free kick. Just smart from Gay. He puts his body in between the player and the ball. Feels the contact, goes over, wins the free kick. Kovacic dribbling into a dangerous area. And this, that didn't look like it should have been a free kick. Oh, never mind. He did clip him. The original tackle was definitely a foul. The one on Caicedo was clean, though. I did like it when we had the golden goal rule. They should honestly bring that back. David just dropped a goal. Is City going to score here? They did. With the Golasso and Semenyo's put City up 1-0. Oh my goodness. That's actually crazy. I'm assuming you knew that was going in. The timing on that was too crazy. David, man, absolute legend. Dropping the Golasso gift on the TikTok, man. Big up, David. As City go up 1-0. Good finish from Semenyo. Nobody even said anything in the chat. I knew as soon. I'm like, David drops a golazo, a goal goes in. We finally break the deadlock. That's a lovely finish. Little cutback from Holland. Little behind the back flick from Semenyo. How has he even pulled that off? That is a beautiful goal. City 1, Chelsea 0. Hasn't even really had the best game, in my opinion, Semenyo, but wow, what a finish. Can Chelsea respond here, though? They go long, cleared away by Gehi. Still plenty of time left to get an equalizer here. My prediction was 1-1 Chelsea on pen, so very still well could happen. Had the most touches in the opposition box, Semenyo with 8. Second most is Doku with 3. And there was another City player there with 3 that I didn't see. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! I thought that was in. Enzo Fernandez almost did some kung fu shit and almost equalized it. That would have been brilliant if he managed to put that in. Just gone over the bar. Oh my god, Enzo, dude, that would have been ridiculous if he managed to put that in. Neto on for Cucurella. O'Reilly bringing City forward here. He's so quick. Cole Palmer getting back, though. Here's Kovacic. O'Reilly staying forward. Doku being played out wide. O'Reilly stays in the box. Doku cutting in. Just goes back to Kovacic. They're going to reset here, City. Semenyo slides, able to keep that in. City do very, very well to find Bernardo Silva. He cuts in. Hato taking it off him. Chelsea trying to play out of trouble now. They go all the way back to the keeper. That could have been sketchy. Tries to clear it. Gusto unable to settle it. Here's Doku. Running at Gusto. Forced back. Plays Kovacic in the middle. Cherki on the ball now. Back to Kovacic. Wide left to Doku. That could have been nice. He tried to find Cherki in the middle. Tried to do a little 1-2. Cherki unable to find him again, Doku. But Chelsea in possession now. And Neto just going to try and pace abuse it here. Can he get on the end of this, Neto? Neto is so fast. Holy shit. Good tackle from O'Reilly. Cole back up in here. What's going on, bro? Missed it. Who scored and how? It was Semenyo. Hold on. This could be another goal. O'Reilly, great opportunity. Cuts it back and there's no one there. Could he have just shot himself there, O'Reilly? Now Chelsea coming the other way. Semenyo scored. Holland cut it back to him and he did like a... I don't even... What do you even call that? Like when it's behind... You remember Ronaldo? He scored that goal? Where it's behind them and then he just does like the little heel flick. It was like that. It was a great finish. Yeah, Ronaldo loves that one. Cole Palmer into the box. Plays Gusto. Lifts it to the back post. A little too much on, and Neto going to keep it in play, though. Dignity, bro, it's been a pleasure, man. Hopefully we will see you in the United game tomorrow. Still 13 minutes left in this game. Is Garnacho even on the bench? Palmer to Gusto. First time cross in. Looked promising, but Kushnov able to get there first, headed away. O'Reilly can't get it fully cleared, though. He just gives it right back to Gusto. Here's Palmer. Switching it over to the left.
Neto forces the save from Trafford. Ball still in play. Joao Pedro trying to settle it. Doku able to get there first. And he turns him, trying to dribble out of trouble here, Doku. Just gives Chelsea possession back. Ball popped out for a throw-in. Now here's Chelsea in possession. Caicedo finds Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez going long. It's actually a very, very nice ball. Joao Pedro just couldn't settle it. Maybe slightly behind Joao Pedro. But Gusto trying to trap City in the corner here. Can City play out? Gahey going long. Doku just easily wins the free kick there. Pulled down by Caicedo. Don't think he appreciated that one much, Doku. Did he just pull? Oh no, he's on his jersey. I thought he pulled his hair. Ah, holy shit, I'm freaking tired. 10 minutes left though. Poor giveaway there. Kovacic driving forward, trying to slip through. Doku, pass is intercepted. City still in possession though. Gahey gonna go all the way back to Trafford. City just gonna reset here. Gahey back on the ball. O'Reilly. Chelsea gonna try and press him high there. Joao Pedro with a slip. Oh no, he's hurling his knee now. Oh, that's the last thing Chelsea want to see. Joao Pedro slip and now potentially down injured. Was that knee or was that just like a calf? I think he might have just pulled his calf. That's a crazy slip right there. Are they going to have to bring on Liam Delap? Liam Delap on. Was it for Joao Pedro, though? No, it's for Reece James. They're keeping Joao Pedro on. 8 minutes plus whatever added time we're going to end up seeing. There's been a few VAR checks, but how much added time do you think there's going to end up being? The number on my mind is 5 right now, but I actually have no idea. Oh, God. 6 or 7, we're still doing that? David says 6 or 7 as well. Oh, O'Reilly's through. Flag stays down. Hall, can he find Holland? Caicedo, I believe it was, intercepts it, and Chelsea able to clear it away. O'Reilly's been getting into some great positions, just can't get that final pass off. Shirky dispossessed. Can Chelsea counter now? They find Joao Pedro. Nunez pokes it away from him. David saying 7? 7 minutes is a lot of time, man. This is not over. Shirky coming into the box. Oh, this could be the end right here, though. I think that just went off the post. I think Nunez just put it off Sanchez and then hit the post. City still in possession here. Bernardo Silva. Being held back by Palmer. Lovely feint there from O'Reilly. Whistle's blown. O'Reilly offside. Oh, that deflection could have been bad for Chelsea right there. Off the leg of Sanchez onto the post. And then now, yeah, this could be the end here. Good save from Sanchez. Can they get this cleared? They can't. Doku trying to settle the ball. Chelsea able to win it back. Gusto gets fouled. Has the free kick there. Cherky went for power, not accuracy. Sanchez gets a strong hand to it. And here comes Rat Nacho. No, he's getting booed? Is this by his own fans? Was it just the Chelsea fans that just booed him? Rate this final out of 10. I'm not watching. It's not been a good, man. The one last year blows this one out of the water. What do you guys rate this out of 10? It's... I want to say it's a 4. David saying a 6? Yeah, definitely not anything higher than a 6. Looks like Pep ain't leaving. Dude, Pep is never leaving, man. I've never bought that shit for a second. The guy's not leaving. $49 getting boozed? No way. Who would have thought? I swear that was by Chelsea fans as well. Oh my goodness. If it was City fans, probably cheering him coming on. Getting booed by your own fans like that. And he, like... I think he's done in the Prem. Has Chelsea been threatening at all? Not really, to be honest. They've been kind of shitty in the final third. Cherky into the box on his left foot. Couldn't find O'Reilly. There's Semenyo. If it ends like this, who you say has been man of the match? I think Bernardo Silva's been very good. Spencer, what's going on, man? Ah! $83.3K in attendance. Doku goes by Palmer. Too much on the cross, though. Just goes straight out of bounds for a goal kick. 89th minute, we're in here. Can we see some urgency from Chelsea to get this one back here? Honestly, not seeing much belief in the player's face that they will pull one back here. Anybody who calls Pep Czech Guardiola doesn't know ball for real. Why is that the first time I've heard that one? Gusto holding off Doku is able to do it, playing it back to Sanchez. He goes long here, Sanchez. Can Liam Delap bring this down? Gahey over the top of him. Wins the header. Bernardo Silva settling it. Back to Kushinov. He tries to go long. Ball pops out, and then Bernardo Silva on it again. Fizzes it into Holland. Brings it down off his chest, and he came back from an offside position. All right, David, let's see how good you are with time here. 5 minutes at a time. That's what I said, wasn't it? Thoughts on Iceman, Maid of Honor, and Habibti? Haven't listened to the whole things. From the clips and stuff I've seen, apparently Maid of Honor and Habibti are shit. I haven't listened to the whole thing of even Iceman yet, but I liked my favorite song off it so far was Too Hard for the Radio. But I still haven't listened to the whole thing. I'll probably end up doing that later today. Maid of Honor is a total piece of garbage. And as soon as I saw Sexy Red on some tracks, I'm just like, yeah, this is going to be shit. I still haven't even listened to those songs, but I just could tell they were going to be shit. 1 minute down, 4 to go. Semenyo's goal looking like it's going to be enough. I didn't think he was great in the first half, but he's actually had a really, really good second half, Semenyo. Probably will end up getting the man of the match. But I really like Bernardo Silva too. So good at controlling the tempo of the game. So you didn't wake up for the 4:30 Celtic game? Guess Celtic won 3-1. Yeah, it was 1-1. And I'm pretty sure Hearts, all they needed was a draw too, right? 1-1 all the way up to like pretty much the 90th minute, and then they fell apart. I saw the third goal that Celtic scored, but I didn't see the rest of it. The third goal, the goalkeeper was up the field and they just dribbled the ball into the net. I think Chelsea and Chelsea fans, they're losing hope right now. City going to get another trophy, another FA Cup. Semenyo just holding it in the corner. Garnacho able to win it back. The draw would have done it. This shit got you yawning, man. Dude, I barely got any sleep last night, so I'm still mad tired. But also, this game has slightly been a bit boring, too. It honestly feels like the Chelsea players have just given up here now. There's not even any urgency to get the ball up the pitch. Just playing a bit of head tennis right now. There's the throw. Can Chelsea get it back into play quick? They're getting players up the field. They go back. It's time to start hitting Hail Mary balls. They go long. Fofana wins the header. Neto Tries to take it off the chest and try to go for the spectacular outside the box. Shot is blocked, and now here's Doku going to try and dribble in possession. Gostu goes flying in, able to win the ball. Good tackle from the Frenchman. Oh, wow. Poor giveaway there, though. And now here comes City. Holland finds Doku. Bernardo Silva going around for the overlap. Goes inside to Cherky. Here's Cherky. Can he finish him off? He dribbles by one, dribbles by two. Cole Palmer back to close him down. Finds Holland now. Are they going to try and take this shot? No, he's just going to bring it into the corner and keep possession here. Honestly, should have been the nail in the coffin there for City. Goes through the back of Nunez, I think it was. And City win the free kick. Holland's pissed right now. I think he felt that they should have scored there, City. I think he wanted it earlier, Holland. Very upset with that one. We are officially past 95, and there goes the final whistle. Manchester City win the FA Cup. And what is this? Nobody even answered my question. What does this mean for the Europa League? Like, winning the FA Cup, who gets the Europa League spot? Like, does Chelsea get it, or how does that work? Semenyo's goal was all they needed. Great finish. Honestly, I would say he was man of the match. What a second half, especially. Yeah, Chelsea's cooked. Not sure, to be honest. Here, let's see if Chat GPT will tell me. The Prem gets 2 Europa spots in the league now, I think. Manchester City win the If Manchester City win the FA Cup, they've already qualified for Champions League through the Premier League. The Europa League spot from the FA Cup gets passed down to the next highest Premier League team that hasn't qualified for Europe. So, who would that be? I mean, there's still 2 games left. So it goes to the next Premier League team that hasn't qualified for Europe. Is that like... Hold on, I'm confused now. Hold on. Because isn't that kind of bullshit? The next Premier League team that hasn't qualified for Europe. So let's just say the season ended today. Would it be Brighton getting the Europa League spot? Or sorry, Brentford getting the Europa League spot, because they're in 8th. Brighton are in 7th into the Conference League, but that's Europe. So does that mean that Brentford get to go into the Europa League for finishing 8th and Brighton have to play Conference League for finishing 7th? Is that how that works? Or does that mean that Brighton gets Europa League and then Brentford would go Conference League? Honestly, it could go even further, because if Villa win the Europa League, then 6th place gets Champions League, and then 7th and 8th could get Europa League, and 9th could be Conference League. If United win the Europa, 7th and 8th get Europa, but if they lose, it's 6th and 7th. And then 9th. So if they were to win, then 9th would get Conference League. Which, if it was to end today, hypothetically, would be Chelsea. Literally half the league is going to be in Europe. Not the greatest final. And I'm not going to stick around to watch City lift a trophy. So I think this is where we are going to end it here. But big shout out to everybody who was up in the stream. We will be live tomorrow for the United game. And Newcastle West Ham, I believe, was the other one I was planning to watch. Yeah, we're going to try to do the Newcastle West Ham one as well, but definitely we're going to be up for the United Forest game tomorrow. So hopefully we will see you in that one. Big shout out to everybody who was up in the stream, who hit the like button. Especially big shout outs to my man David and user979 who dropped the gifts on TikTok. Really appreciate you boys. And appreciate everybody who was up in the stream. Again, if you haven't already, you're new, hit the follow button on TikTok. Come over, hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Turn the bell on so you know when you go live or post a video. United Forest tomorrow. I'm saying United 3, Forest 1. Bruno's getting at least 1 assist. What time's the Irons at? For me, it is at 9:30. So there's going to be a game there's games in between the Forest United game, and the West Ham Newcastle game. So I'll probably end up, because the United Newton Forest game's at 4:30 a.m. So I'll probably end up doing that stream. Then maybe just going back to sleep for a little bit and then doing the Newcastle West Ham game. But yeah, it was an absolute pleasure as always. Hopefully you guys will see you up in the stream tomorrow, but if not, hope you guys have a brilliant rest of your night. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.